So, hello everybody. My name is Sabrina Benny, and I will be doing my presentation on climate change. Now, to begin, I will be talking about the climate change definition, some examples, and then finally my conclusions. So the definition, as Lilith already mentioned, is a change in global or regional climate patterns, in particular a change apparent from the mid to late 20th century onwards, and attributed largely to the increased levels of atmospheric carbon dioxide produced by the use of fossil fuels. Now in this picture you can see the before and what I believe the after is, and the line in the center is what I believe we are now, and we are heading towards that future. So here are a couple of examples Lilith already mentioned during his presentation he did worldwide. I was thinking to do something a little more specific and targeting 3 specific places that I think have had the most impact. So, firstly, Greenland. Now, glaciers obviously are melting due to the high temperatures in the climate change, and so the ice from the glaciers break off into the ocean. Now, there's this thing called black ice, which is a type of ice that you can't see, and you can see it in the bottom picture here. The white ice is obviously normal ice, and then the rippled effect ice there, that's called black ice. Underwater, you cannot see it. So there are a lot of boating accidents within Greenland due to this, because fishermen can't see the black ice, and therefore people are losing their jobs because their boats are broken, they can't pay to refix it, and so. And then Florida. Florida, with the rising sea levels due to the water glaciers, so the glaciers melting, Florida basically will end up like Atlantis if we continue on this path. Climate change will completely demolish it. Now, Florida also has huge heat signatures that have been rising over the years. You can see that from 1999, that's not far away. There's not a lot of heat, it's average, the normal temperature. But when we start looking towards the future, the temperature starts increasing. The scale also says that approximately between 140 to 175 degrees Fahrenheit, which is approximately 60 degrees Celsius to 79% Celsius. Now, another example is Francavilla which is located in Abruzzo, where it gets swarmed with people over the summer. But there's an issue. Back in the day, sea levels would obviously rise and fall due to high tide. But over the years, the water line came closer and closer and closer to the beach, eating away at it. And so they've had to implement these rocks that you can see here in the after picture, which I have grown up my entire life seeing them, but my parents haven't, as you can see in the picture below. That is my father in the picture with his grandmother. But you can see in the back, there are no rocks. Now, as for my conclusion, I believe that we are on this planet that we call ours, but, accounting to what we believe, we're either made to be here or we were sent from a god. Nevertheless, this is not our home. We have made it our home. We have come here and made it ours. We have taken this beautiful home for granted, and we believe that we can do whatever we want without any consequences. And now, what we call our home and our planet is turning against us. If we don't try and rectify the damage we have done, or even try to slow down the process to stop climate change, we will face the wrath of our own home turning its back on us. I believe we have unconsciously given Earth a voice, and now it knows how to use it. It is using it to help us understand what we are doing wrong. So basically, we've given the planet a voice with our actions, and we have basically taught it to react to what we do. And so I believe that, it's either trying to kill us slowly or, telling us that we're doing something wrong and we need to do something to change it. But I mean, either way, we need to stop what we're doing and start taking care more of our home. As you can see here, there's a lot of beautiful pictures of our home planet that, won't be the same in, let's say, 10, 15 years, which is a shame because we have come here and we've taken this place for granted. And we need to do something to stop it because otherwise we won't have this anymore. We won't be able to see trees growing because we will have cut them down to create paper that we then use to buy things. We can't keep going like this. There's got to be something that we need to do to be able to change. Now, do you guys have any ideas on what we can do to either stop or reduce climate change? Because if you do, please let me know, because honestly, I love this planet that we call our home, and I am studying to do everything in my power to be able to stop or try to rectify the damage that our previous generations have done and have left us with this mess. So thank you guys for listening to my presentation. And I hope to hear from you guys soon on the comments and ideas on how we can, save our planet.